Good afternoon, Woodburn Rotarians. This is your President-elect, Evan Thomas, with YG Media. So we're here today with Cory DiSimone. He's with Sherwin-Williams Paints here in Woodburn, and we're here to talk to him a little bit about being in the Woodburn Rotary Club and what that means to him. So Cory, thanks for being with us today. Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself, maybe your professional career as well as your personal life?
Okay. Yeah, professionally I've been with Sherwin-Williams since year 2000. I've been in the paint business since basically I graduated from high school back in 1990, and so I've been involved in that part of my professions for about 20 years. And I came to work for Sherwin-Williams back in October of 2000. I was working for a smaller paint company, an independent company in Albany, and been with them since 2000. Been very happy, and started this store. We opened this store in August of last year, 2011, and yeah.
Cool. So who's the man behind the paint then? Tell us a little bit about Cory and after work.
Okay, well, after work, depending upon what night is, you know, I'm either going to watch one of my kids' events. I've got a son who plays sports and a daughter who's involved in college, or my wife and I are involved at our church. So we hang out with friends, and we have a small group that meets once a week in our house, and you know, or we like to putter around the yard. You know, I play a little golf. I dabble in a little bit of basketball, and I like to jog.
Dabble in basketball. Well, at the Canby 3-on-3, if you guys don't know this, Cory stepped in and dominated at basketball. So he's been a little bit modest with his basketball skills. So how'd you hear about the Woodburn Rotary Club?
Yeah, when I came to Woodburn, I went to the chamber and found out about the Rotary and got in contact with Kendall Horn, and he brought me to my first Rotary meeting back in the end of August of 2011. And just felt it was really important to be involved with the Rotary here, and didn't know much about it, but was really impressed and liked what it stood for and the principles that they talked about. And so yeah, I joined. I got accepted, I think, probably September, October of 2011. So it's been about a year.
Cool. So when you joined the club, you said, yeah, I didn't know too much about it, but it seemed impressive, and you wanted to grow your business, of course. That's a great way to network and meet people around town. What has it meant to you since you've joined and since you've learned more about it? You've been a part of some great service projects, and what does that mean to you, being a part of all that?
You know, it's a lot of fun. I mean, when I was in Salem, you know, it was really hard to be involved in the Rotary and Chamber because it was so big. And you know, here in Woodburn, you know, getting involved, getting to know people, it's been a really neat experience for me. I didn't know what to expect, but it's been a lot of fun. You know, my wife and I have been able to be involved in a few of the events, and you know, I've made some friends, and it's been a really good experience. I didn't know what to expect, but I've been pretty happy with it.
So Cory, we recently did a project at Legion Park, which Sherwin-Williams was a big part of. Why don't you tell us about that painting project and what it meant to be a part of that?
Sure. Yeah, you know, Dan Brown from the city contacted me some time ago and asked, you know, about our potential involvement, you know, in this community event. And Sherwin-Williams, you know, in the communities that we have stores, tries to be involved and help out where we can with community projects. And so when he mentioned it to me, I definitely wanted to be a part of that. And so we were able to donate a fair amount of materials and paint and brushes and stuff for that. And you know, our companies, you know, we like to stand behind the communities in which we have stores. So, you know, it was really a neat experience. I was very proud of the fact that we were able to do that, and it freshened up the bleachers, and you know, got our name out there a little bit, which never hurts. Yeah. But more than that, just I'm a big believer in, you know, helping out where we can in our communities, and we are a business, but we also do care about the communities that we're in. So.
Yeah. And I was a part of that project, and down there on the ground floor painting and having the materials available and great quality materials as far as the paint and the brushes that we use, it really sped up the process, and it really turned out to be a great product, as you can see in the photos that I have overlaying right now. So Cory, what are you looking forward to most in Rotary and growing your business here in Woodburn?
You know, I continue to look forward to getting more involved in Rotary. Living in Albany, it's a little tricky sometimes, but I enjoy it. I want to continue to get involved in different projects. And help out where we can individually. And then from a business perspective, you know, I just look forward to continuing to grow our business here in Woodburn. I enjoy the people in the community that I've got to know. I feel like I've got to know a lot of people in the community already, which has been neat. We want to continue to strengthen those relationships and build this business so people think of us for paint and supplies. And not just that, but that we're a part of the community. You know, whether it's helping out with Rotary events, chamber events, stuff in the schools. You know, we want people to know about us in those areas. So we just want to continue to build that and look forward to great things in the future.
Cool. Well, thank you for your
All
time,
right,
Cory.
Evan, thanks a lot.
All right,
Appreciate
thanks.
it. Yep.